to be here. That introduction, by the way, I was listening to the football at the weekend, and they described Robbie Savage as a football legend. So I've now decided that legend doesn't mean anything whatsoever, okay? But it's nice anyway. Actually, now that I've turned around to have a look at it, I'm now even more worried. Is the athletic an adjective, by the way? Because if it is, I'm not sure it counts anymore. But I know what you meant. Anyway, thank you very much. I love evenings like this. I think it's already been said, Katja and Ed said about celebration of performance and success and a lot of the great work that you guys are doing. I always, one of the reasons I got involved in sport was the very idea that you did something and you got some recognition. And it's great to be on here in an evening like this stage of my career. Being a Sunderland fan, I don't often get to celebrate my evenings. For as much football as I'll talk about today. I was, I guess, lucky to have a fantastic sporting career, and you rely on. Why don't I say lucky, by the way? I work pretty hard, to be fair. But you rely on a lot of people around you. Your coach and your parents and physiotherapists and training partners, and it's you get to the pinnacle, hopefully, of what you're trying to do. But there's a whole host of people who are unseen most of the time, actually helping to make you successful. Time for the awards. Obviously, we're going to be getting people up here, and I just want to take a couple of minutes to explain how this is going to work. We've got 7 awards tonight, and in each category, we're going to be joined on stage by either one of our sponsors or somebody who's going to present the award. And the guest presenter will introduce that category, and then we'll hear about the nominees. And then, of course, after that, we'll announce the winner. And if you are the winner, that is your cue to come up on stage when your name is announced. Please don't bring the whole table, even if you all love each other. If you'd like to, we'll have a few pictures, and if you'd like to, and we'd love you to be honest, if you want to say a few words, they're more than happy for you to do that. After those main awards have been presented, then we will have the CBI Grand Prix Award, which is to one organisation which has been deemed by the judges to represent the best values of the CBI People Awards. So, is that clear, everybody? Hopefully that's how it's going to work. So, let's get on then for the CBI People Awards. And thanks to Ed for presenting our first award. So on to our second category. This is Green Strategy. In this award we recognise public and private sector organisations that have introduced people management initiatives to improve their impact on the environment. This award is supported by TopEngineeringJobs.com, and here to present the award is Group Sales Manager Dario Capelli.
Finally, this is one for Steve in particular. It's a Sunderland-based business. It's a property business whose green strategy was described by judges as inspiring and authentic. A host of initiatives have enabled this business to engage with 100% of its staff, make significant energy savings and carbon reductions. Our fourth candidate is Gentoo.
Four very different but excellent organisations, sectors there such as aerospace and construction. Great to see them involved with their commitment to green strategy. Again, there was fierce debate amongst the judges, and on this occasion, so there were 2 candidates that were neck and neck until the final decision. So who won out in the end, Darren?
Alumet Systems.
Right, on to our third award. This is for growing business. In this category, we recognise smaller businesses that are meeting new industry or market challenges and can demonstrate positive employee engagement with the transition. This category provoked an extremely lively discussion amongst the judges. This is beginning to sound like Fabio Capello trying to pick the England captain, isn't it? We should have been in the room. 3 businesses each actually had their own champion pushing their case. Here to present the award from our sponsor, and I love the title of the company, from 3 Minute Mile, it's Managing Director Jeremy Sutton.
Steve, I have to say it's a little intimidating to be sharing the stage with you, especially when you come from a company called 3 Minute Mile.
Right, now to our very final award of the evening, the big prize, the Grand Prix Award. Here we honour the one organisation that, in the judges' view, exemplifies all-round people management excellence and commitment to the development of its people. To make this presentation, we please welcome onto the stage the man at the centre of CBI's engagement with employees, the new Director of Employment at the CBI, Neil Carberry. Congratulations all at GPN, and thanks again to Neil for presenting the Grand Prix Award. So that's it, that was our final award. Congratulations to all of our winners. I hope that just a little bit of what you've heard tonight will offer strong reassurance that Britain's best businesses are really working with their people, and as we move through a period, as we've already said, of dramatic change, then that will hopefully stand everybody in very good stead. I just wanted to finish on one quick story again. Just I thought while I was standing there thinking about, I'm going to leave them with some kind of sporting analogy right at the end. And this is not fun. This is an absolute true story. Talking about the people and how it can affect performance. And the Australians, it is an Australian this one, and they had a champion archer who won 3 gold medals leading into Sydney. And the year before leading into Sydney, he started missing just by a tiny bit, literally getting 9s instead of 10s, and finished 2nd and 3rd in the championships leading up to the Olympics. And they were very worried about him. And they ended up, they had kind of all individual people, his coach and different, and they all eventually got together. And it wasn't until they realised they'd been working in silos. His physio had been doing some work with him, his nutritionist had been doing some work, the coach had been doing. And it wasn't until they all had a case conference, and he'd actually been working with a sports psychologist. And the guy had been going through a bit of he'd been going through a divorce actually. Again, it's an absolute true story. And he had put on some weight. And he put on, not a lot of weight, but he put on enough weight so that when he was pulling the bow back next to his cheek, literally, the difference between where it normally lined up with his eye and where it was about literally almost imperceptible, but it was enough that it was just making him miss. And they sorted it out and changed his diet, they got him back on a decent diet, and he went on to win the gold medal in Sydney. And the moral of that story is, if you want to hit your targets, don't eat too many pies. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thanks a lot.